Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Sabadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Pancha Kalpatarviyas Chakrapa Sindhubhyeva Chapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraka Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam Hare Krishna. By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge, Raja Guhyam. So here, Krishna is also teaching us why he is doing his duties. That's what we are now studying in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. For us, we are forced to work. But for Krishna, he is not under any force. And Krishna wants us to become like him. That means we should not also be forced to work. That's what when Krishna is saying many times, Madbhava Magata means he will attain my nature, means we will not be forced to work. So, Gunan, Krishna is teaching us that Nanyam Gunebhyaha Kartaram Yatha Drashrana Pasyati Gunebhyascha Paramveti Madbhavam. Madbhavam Sodhigachadi. Madbhavam. So that's what when Krishna is saying Madbhavam means Krishna is not under the control of the modes of nature. And when we attain Krishna's nature means we will also not be under the control of the modes of nature. That's what Madbhavam means. We cannot take it, we cannot understand it in a way that we will also become Krishna and then we and ourselves and Krishna are both same. So that is not correct. That will never ever happen. That we need to be very clear. We need to understand it. So anyone says that I am also Krishna. So Krishna is Krishna, I am also Krishna. So both myself and God are the same. So that is complete nonsense. They may say that this is the Advaita philosophy or this philosophy or something, but that is not at all true. We can never ever become ourselves Krishna at all. Krishna is Krishna. He is all the time the Supreme Personality of Godhead because Krishna is the super soul, Paramatma. When we get freed from the 3 modes of material nature, we cannot become Paramatma. We need to understand that point very well. Krishna only will stay in everyone's heart. Krishna only is residing in everyone's heart. Just because we are freed from the modes of nature, we attain that Brahma Bhuta platform, then at that time suddenly we won't become like a super soul and go and reside in everyone's heart. That is not going to happen. So that way we need to understand very, very clearly that our Lord, Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, he is always the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why Krishna says in the 15th chapter, Yasmat Ksharam Matitoham Aksharat Apicha Uttamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitaha Purushottama. So yasmat charam atito aham aksharat apicha uttamaha. So I am above both kshara and akshara. Kshara means all the living entities in this material world. Akshara are the living entities in the spiritual world. And Krishna is above both. Yasmat charam atito aham aksharat apicha uttamaha. Atosmi loke vede cha pratitaga purushottamam. That's why I am celebrated in all the worlds. I am known as the Purushottama, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So only Krishna can be a Purushottama. No one else can become Purushottama. So that knowledge we should have. That we should understand that Krishna only is Purushottama. We can never ever become Purushottama. But we can be with Purushottama. We cannot become Purushottama, but we can be with Purushottama. We can enjoy with Purushottama. We can enjoy with Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who is Purushottama. We can enjoy with him. That is very much possible. We can never ever ourselves become Purushottama or Krishna, but we can be with Krishna and enjoy with him. That is very much possible. So that's what we need to achieve, that status. In this material world itself, if somebody is holding some power, or somebody is maybe a prime minister or president, if we are able to be with him all the time, so how we feel ourselves? So in this material world, then what to speak about Krishna, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who is the master of everything. He is the controller of everything. So Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. So if we can be with Krishna, we can enjoy with Krishna. So that is the position what we want in our life. That means we should forget about everything in this material world. We should be ready to ditch. There is no need for any attachments to anything in this material world. Anyhow, forcibly, we are going to be ditching everything by force. Forcibly, we will be detached. That is going to happen. We know that. That is the fact. That is the truth. That we will be completely disconnected from this world, this life. It is not that we will be disconnected from this material world. That when we go to spiritual world, when we go to Goloka, then we will be completely disconnected from this material world. But for others who are again going to come back to this material world, but from this life, whatever connections we have, everything will be completely disconnected. That's going to happen. Before that happens, voluntarily, that is going to happen involuntarily. But voluntarily, before that happens, if we are able to disconnect ourselves, that I don't want anything in this world, Krishna. I don't need anything. I only want you only, Krishna. Because you are my constant companion. Krishna only is with us all the time. Krishna is our constant companion. So, I don't want anything in this material world. That's it. I want only Krishna. So like that, if we are able to decide, make that decision, and if we are able to act with that knowledge, with that decision actually. So that means simply following Bhagavad Gita and doing everything what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita and simply surrendering unto Krishna and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and preparing prasadam and offering prasadam to Krishna and spreading Krishna's message and every day studying this Bhagavad Gita. So that if we do continuously every day, so that way we are going to make sure that we are in constant connection with Krishna. Krishna is our constant companion and we should have constant connection with Krishna. Then our life is going to be very, very wonderful. That's what we are trying to do every day with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are gaining this Bhagavad Gita knowledge to establish that connection, to establish our relationship with Krishna, so that we won't forget Krishna at any point of time in our life. So that is going to be possible just with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, following what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. Because Krishna has got certain expectations from us. We need to know that. Krishna wants us to do certain things that we need to know that. So in Bhagavad Gita only Krishna is clearly teaching us. He's giving us instructions. What he wants from us, Krishna is very clearly conveying in this Bhagavad Gita. So that way, when we study and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, completely, each and every verse, all the chapters, everything, if we study and understand completely, then we will understand Krishna's expectations fully. Then if we just follow everything, that's it, we are going to listen to Krishna, we are going to go to Guru. For example, in the food, Krishna is teaching us, eat only food in the mode of goodness, don't eat food in the mode of passion or ignorance. Because food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life, gives strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. But foods that are too bitter, salty, sour, salty, and very hard, and which is burnt, and which is dry, and which is very burning. So such foods are dearer to those in the mode of passion, and such foods cause distress, misery, and disease. Dukkha sokha maya pradaga. When Krishna says like that, then we should not be touching that kind of food at all. In fact, we should never ever say that I don't have time to prepare nice food prasadam because I'm eating whatever I'm getting. That is a very, very unfortunate situation in this world. People in this world, they may be very busy, they may be working, they may be holding big positions and this and that, but they may not be finding enough time to eat a very healthy food and which is offered to Krishna as the prasadam. So that's very important when we want to spend time in cooking for Krishna. So we are actually doing devotional service. So this is a very, very important devotional service, that everyday cooking and offering prasadam to Krishna is a very important devotional service which we should do. That way we are connected with Krishna. We are getting ourselves connected with Krishna. So like this, each and every activity, we should be connected with Krishna. Then we should be able to definitely make a progress in this life. In this life, we will be able to make a great progress, and we will be getting ourselves very, very closer to Krishna. If we are not fully, completely freeing ourselves from everything in this material world, whatever progress we are making, that's going to completely stay with us. So that part also we know very well from Bhagavad Gita. So whatever we are doing, for example, today, we are studying Bhagavad Gita now. We are understanding Bhagavad Gita now. So we are making progress now. We are getting the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So this progress, whatever percentage, but it is going to be permanent. That's what very important. So that way we should make continuous progress towards Krishna. With this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we should go to Goloka and enjoy there forever. So that opportunity we have got from this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So by studying this Bhagavad Gita, we are going to completely ditch this material world, as we discussed in the beginning. Because we know that we have to act, we have to do everything only for Krishna. And that way, everything is a duty, without any attachment to the results. And focusing our mind completely on Krishna. So chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that way, all our duty, whatever we do, which is continuously going to bring us happiness only, no distress. In fact, the reason we are under distress is just because of thinking that we are not able to enjoy. That is a problem. So in this material world, even if we get everything materially speaking, still we won't be able to enjoy. That we need to know. Even if a person is a very rich and having all kinds of material facilities and everything we have, whatever we want, everything is available, do we think that still that person will be happy? That person can make himself happy? There is no way. No way a person can be happy, because everything is temporary. Then how we can be happy? Because death is there. It can come at any time. We can lose everything. So Even if every life we are going to get, materially speaking, very opulent, whatever we want, but we have to die and again take birth. So is it something really a very, very great plan, great thing for us to have? No. We want a permanent life. We want a permanent enjoyment. That's what is needed. And another thing is, Krishna is very clearly teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, the so-called material sense enjoyment is actually, it is the source of distress. It is not enjoyment. It is the source of problem, source of distress. Because we are committing sins. We are committing sins. When we try to enjoy in this material world, material sense objects, we are committing sins. So we are not happy. Our mind is disturbed. So that way, it is really, we are not enjoying. We are suffering. We are struggling. So that is the fact. So before our life ends, we should really focus fully on Krishna and completely fix our mind on Krishna. So that is the real happiness. That is the permanent happiness. So that we are going to enjoy in this life, next life, wherever we go, whatever body we get, our mind, when we tune our mind, when we control our mind, so that control of mind is going to stay with us even in our next life also. So we need to focus more on our mind than anything else, than our body. Our body, of course, we need to maintain a healthy body. So for that, we need to do whatever things needs to be done. But we need to make sure that our mind is very, very fit and very healthy. We need to fine-tune our mind and control our mind. So this life should be used only for that reason, that to make our mind as our best friend, just by following what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita very clearly in the 6th chapter, in the almost 32 slokas, continuously Krishna is teaching us about how to control our mind, how to make our mind as our best friend. Because with the mind, we can actually elevate ourselves or we can degrade ourselves. So both can happen. Uddaret atmanatmanam natmanam avasadhyat. One must elevate oneself with the help of mind, to not degrade himself, because atmaivagya atmano bandhura atmaiva ripuratmanaga, because mind is the friend as well as enemy. So we need to make our mind as our best friend. So that is possible only with the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita knowledge is going to make our mind as our best friend. Bhagavad Gita knowledge is going to give us intelligence. So we are going to gain intelligence by becoming a devotee of Krishna and rendering devotional service unto Krishna with love. We are going to gain intelligence. So that way Bhagavad Gita is going to develop that relation. Bhagavad Gita is going to increase our love towards Krishna, increase our devotion to Krishna. So all such things are going to happen. So everything is going to happen because of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That's it. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge only is going to do all such things. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have already finished 22 slokas in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga, where now Krishna is teaching us that there is nothing binding him. Actually, there is no work for him to do. So in the sloka number 21, what we studied, Krishna said, Yat dyadacharati shreshtas tat tadevetaru janaga sayat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. So, yadyadacharati shreshtas, a respectable person, a great man, whatever action he performs, the common men will follow. Eva itara janaka, they will follow. And whatever examples he sets, the common men simply follow. Sayat pramanam kurute lokas tad. This world simply follows them. So that's what Krishna is saying, that because Krishna is asking Arjuna to be such a respectable leader, such a great man. So that means Krishna is asking all of us also to become like that. So we just have to follow Bhagavad Gita. We just have to have full faith on Krishna. And we just have to completely depend on Krishna. That's it. So that way we will set example for others. So whatever action a great man performs, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. So that's what Krishna is teaching. Next sloka, what we studied yesterday in the 22nd sloka number 22, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that Name partasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam vartayeva cha karmani. So it is actually trishu lokeshu means 3 words, totally 14 planetary systems. So there is Dvisapta. Dvisapta means 14. 2 times 7. 2 times 7, that is 14. So that's what makes the Trishu Lokeshu. So there is heavenly planets, earthly planets, hellish planets. So totally. So in all these 3 words, because Krishna is going everywhere. Krishna is incarnating in all the places. So in all these words, Krishna is saying that there is no work for me to do. Name patasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. In this material world, there is no work for me to do. And nor I have to obtain anything by working. That's what Krishna is saying. Krishna need not work to get anything because Krishna is the source of everything. So there is no need for him to work to get anything. For us, we have to work. Otherwise, we won't get anything. We need to act. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. We cannot simply sit, I'm going to just sit, everything is going to happen. No, that's not going to happen. But if you fully depend on Krishna, then everything will happen. If you completely depend on Krishna, sitting there, Krishna is going to take care of me, Krishna will definitely take care. There is no doubt about it. So, but we have a lot of duties right now. Krishna himself said in Bhagavad Gita that you need to act. You need to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. We need to spread Krishna's message. So we need to offer prasadam to Krishna. So that way we are not going to sit idle. We're not going to sit. Even though sitting and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 24/7, that is also the great thing to do. But we need to serve Krishna also. Definitely at old age, when a person gets very old, not able to move around, so stuck in one place, at that time, we should be simply chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra only, not doing anything else actually. So as long as we have energy, as long as we can move around, we need to go and spread this message. That's what is very important. So Krishna is teaching us here that, O son of Pratham, there is no work prescribed for me within all the 3 planetary systems, nor am I in want of anything, nor have I need to obtain anything, and yet I am engaged in prescribed duties. The next sloka, Krishna is continuing that, Yadi hyakam navarteyam jatu karman athantritaka mama vatmanu vartante manushyaha pata sarvashaga. If I did not do all my activities with great care, athantritaka. So that's what with great care. If I did not do with great care all these activities, then other people, the common man, will simply follow. Manushya partha sarvasaka mama vartamanu vartante. So that way Krishna is teaching here that he himself is setting an example for all of us. So Krishna himself, there is no duty for him to do. He is doing it. He did it. So that way Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, he is doing everything what we need. He's setting example. So we just have to listen to Krishna. That's what is very important. So if Krishna didn't, what in this loka Krishna is meaning that if Krishna didn't come, if Krishna didn't give us this Bhagavad Gita class, so then we will not be able to do anything. We will be simply fools in this material world. We will imagine a life now without having this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. It's very difficult to imagine. So that way Krishna is teaching here that if I ever fail to engage in carefully performing prescribed duties, O Partha, certainly all men would follow my path. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 23 slokas in the 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatyaviradasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I request all the devotees to kindly use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Subir Mishra Prabhu says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shashi Mataji and Munmun Mataji says, Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you for the wonderful class.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Vishnuvardhan Rao Prabhu has raised his hand.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama.
No questions to you. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
There are no questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Last couple of days, I was not able to, attend perfectly on time, so I have to go through the YouTube and all.
Yes,
So,
Mataji.
but as I came back to US, so now it's a regular timing, so I can join the classes on daily
Yes,
basis.
Mataji.
Thank
Yes,
you so much.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Yes,
I'm in
Prabhu.
Hyderabad now, and my mother's doing better. She's
Very nice.
going for a hospital visit now, so I haven't been on the class last 2 days, but hope everything is doing well from your side.
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy, everything is going good, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So, yeah, I'm sure you must be very tired with jet lag and all such things, Hare Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, yesterday was very tired, but today is slightly better, and just helping out as much for now.
Yes, Prabhu.
But thank you, Guruji. I will be catching up on the classes a little later.
Sure,
So-
Prabhu. Have a Krishna conscious time with your mother, too, with your family. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shubha Mataji, Subha Radhagopal Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hello, Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
How is your wife now?
She's doing
Wife is
fine,
all
Mataji.
right,
She's
no?
doing better. Yes, yes. It's definitely improved a lot. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, Krishna's mercy. Yes, Mataji.
All Krishna's mercy will be Krishna.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy only, Mataji. He's only giving me energy to do all the household work. Otherwise, it's very difficult.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण गुरु जी धन्यवाद प्रणाम हरे
धन्यवाद
कृष्णा
प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्णा
हरे
कृष्णा कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्ण
हरे
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 हरे राम
हरे
हरे राम राम राम
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे।
थैंक यू गुरु जी हो कृष्ण हरे
हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण प्रभु हरे कृष्ण। इसके गार्ग प्रभु हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Hare Krishna Guruji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Thank you very much Guruji for very wonderful class and giving us this knowledge of a sense of doing the karma. Thank you Guruji. No question from my side today. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna. By Krishna's causeless mercy, I am fine. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you Guruji. I have no questions today. Thank you for the wonderful class.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So now many devotees are in Dallas, Prabhu. You moved to Dallas. Ajay Prabhu also moved to Dallas. He's also in Dallas.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, Munmun Mataji, Hina Mataji, everyone is in Dallas. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we should form a group and
Yeah, Dallas group we can form now. I know we have a Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi team like that. Right? Dallas group we can definitely form. Yes, Prabhu.
yes,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Ajay Prabhu also I have unmuted. Hare Krishna, Ajay Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
in Dallas. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, he
Yeah.
just. So I
Just
don't know
reached
if
actually. Which Prabhuji is there, Prabhuji? In Dallas?
Mithun Prabhu.
Yeah, hi, Mithun Prabhuji.
Yeah, he's in Dallas. Yes.
Yeah.
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
yeah, you want my number, Prabhuji? We will get connected, Prabhuji, if possible.
What is your number, Prabhu? Ajay Prabhu?
469
469
442
442
6318.
6318. 469 442 6318. Okay,
Yes,
Prabhu. I will share Mithun Prabhu's number with you. So I think I have Mithun Prabhu's contact. Yeah, Mithun Prabhu's contact I will share with you, Prabhu.
Sure, Prabhuji.
I'm just now sharing his contact. So that way you will get my number also.
Sure.
You got it, Prabhu? Ajay Prabhu?
Checking, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, I got it, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
I got your number also.
Yeah, Mithun Prabhu, I will share you Ajay Prabhu's number also. Maybe I will create a group, Dallas group, and then add all of you, Prabhu. That way, all numbers will be there.
That's
Since we have 4 devotees now. I think we have 4 or 5. Yeah, that's very good, Prabhu. I think we can focus to get more in the same place. Like we can plan. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, Ajay Prabhu, any other questions you have or anything else you want to say, Prabhu?
No, Prabhuji. This is a nice class, Prabhuji, today. Yeah. Krishna mentioned, like, even though he doesn't need to do work, but he still does because to set an example for others.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
And even he himself is setting an example for others. Yes, Prabhu. That's the thing.
Yeah, and mentioned we should do work more keenly, with more shraddha. That part I'm missing. I need to practice doing work more with more focus.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I missed the class part today, Guruji, but I just referred to the shloka in the book. And in this it is given, Krishna does not possess a bodily form like that of an ordinary living entity. There is no difference between his body and his soul. What is meant by that, Guruji? That basically it's a
because
spiritual
he
form.
says in the 4th chapter, 6th sloka, 4th chapter, Ajopisan Abhyatma Bhutanam Iswarupisan Prakritim Swam Adhistaya Sambhavami Atma Maya. So Krishna is appearing here with his own like nature. So Atma Maya, his own internal potential. We are appearing here because of Mahamaya, because of the Maya. So we are forced to accept material body. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna just directly comes here. That's it. Krishna need not take a body like us, like in the womb for 10 months, something like that, correct? So it's not there for Krishna. He directly comes. That's what it means.
Okay. So it is more like a spiritual or a transcendental
yes.
body. Okay. Okay.
Yes, whatever body he has in Goloka, he will directly come here. Yes, that's it.
Okay, Guruji.
Oh.
Thank you, Guruji. I will listen to the class on YouTube
Mataji.
today. I missed the class. I will do. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Nice class. Very nice to know that.
I think you got muted again. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mataji. Now I'm able to hear you. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So, Guruji, today's class, I take back that Krishna has not any material body and no material obligations like we are forced to act. He is not forced to act, but he still acts.
Yes. Yes. That is correct. Yes, Mataji.
So
and he also wants us to become like him.
Yeah. So he is acting out of compassion for us so that we should follow him as he is a leader.
That is correct. He is setting an example for us. Yes.
Yes. And so his actions are so perfect, whereas we are always making mistakes and imperfect because his senses are perfect.
That's why we just have to do what he says. That's it. What Krishna says. We should not be doing anything on our own.
Yes, Guruji.
So at
Yes.
that time, even if there is some imperfection is there, that's okay. Krishna is already teaching us in Bhagavad Gita in the 18th chapter that Sahajam karma kaunteya sadosam api natyajet. Sarvarambagi doshena dhumena agni ivavritaka. That's what Krishna says. So all work will be covered with some fault. Sahajam. Sahajam. It is born along with. Sahajam karma kaunteya sa dosham. Sahajam karma. Along with the karma, the dosa is also born. The fault is also coming. So that way, Sahajam karma kaunteya sadosam api natyajet. We should not be giving up, renounce such activities because if it is not perfect, because everything is covered by, like Krishna is giving an example that Sagajam karma kaunteya sadosam api natyajet sarvarambagi dosena dhumena. So dosena means the fault. So sarvarambagi means in all the works. So that fault is dhumena agni riva virtaka. Like the smoke is covering the fire. Like a fire is covered by the smoke. Similarly, each activity is covered by some kind of fault. So we should not be worried about that. Yes.
Okay, Guruji. So we should not be laid back also, no?
Exactly.
If there is a
That's
fault,
what we should be. We
yes.
should just do it. Yeah, we should just do it.
Yeah, we should do it with full understanding that we need to get perfect.
That is correct. We need to do it for Krishna. With full understanding it, we are doing it for Krishna. That's it. We should not be worrying
Yes.
about the results. We are doing it for Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. It makes it so much clear. Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you for all the good lecturing and guiding us, hand-holding us at every little step. I have so many questions always, Guruji. I'm always looking for explanations and answers. Thank you
It is
so
fine,
much.
Mata. It's very, yeah, over a period of time, when we understand the entire Bhagavad Gita, then afterwards there won't be any questions. Yes, Mata.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna. Pranayappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Today's class gives us real knowledge, the sense. Even though he is the God, he is above all, still he himself says that I am doing the work perfect. The sloga says that I am doing the work without any mistake and very carefully. This shows that even though that is how much ahankara we all have, that itself shows that even though he is the creator of the whole world.
Yeah, even though he need not obtain anything by working, still he is doing it.
So still he says that I am, whatever I do, I am doing carefully. That shows that where we are all. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare
Thank you so much, Guruji, for nice session.
Yes, Mataji.
We are learning a lot, Guruji. That we should always connect with Krishna and detach with material world. Slowly, slowly, then it will help in our inner progress.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, it will happen. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji. We are very grateful to you, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Mani
Guruji.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Guruji.
Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Nice session, Guruji. Wonderful session.
Yes, Mataji.
Clearly explained, very easy to understand, Guruji. Thank you.
So much Krishna is teaching us. Yes, Mataji. Krishna is giving us so much knowledge actually.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Namaskar. Yeah, today is a very wonderful class. So I don't have any question as such.
Yes.
The only thing is that when Krishna says I am perfect, invariably he says that once you become immersed with Krishna conscious, that I, you are same. All are same in that sense. That means if you become the perfect Krishna conscious, then you will not do imperfect thing. Is it
That's
that meaning, inner meaning?
Yes, yes. Once we are also freed from the modes of nature, then we are also achieved the Brahmabhuta platform. So then we will not be committing any sins.
So in the subconscious mind, everybody is trying to do perfect only. Due to some metallic pull, gravitational pull.
Due to ignorance.
Due to ignorance, or sometimes even knowing they will do the imperfect thing or wrong thing.
No, they even knowing means not knowing Bhagavad Gita. That is the problem. If you know Bhagavad Gita, we will do imperfect thing, you are right. But over a period of time, we will slowly and steadily progress. So having the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very important. Having the understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very important. So as long as we know that, then we will be slowly progressing and we will be going to go.
No, Guruji, my contest is not that. For example, a professional thief, he knows, he is not ignorant. He knows that he is doing wrong thing, even then he is doing it.
That is because of Maya, because that's what Arjuna himself asks. By what one is simple to sinful acts unwillingly as if engaged by force. So, atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaga anichanapi varshnaya baladiva niyojitaga. That is because of kama and krodha, which is coming from the rajoguna. So that is because we are controlled by the modes of nature. We are not doing anything. Everything is done by the modes of nature. That is the knowledge we are getting from Bhagavad Gita. So even though he knows he commits sins, what you are saying is correct. That is because he is still controlled by the modes of nature. Knowing is one thing and getting freed from the modes of nature is another thing. So we need to free ourselves from the three modes of nature, then we won't commit any sins. You understand that?
Exactly. So you are become whatever the quality Krishna possesses, you will also possess.
That is possible simply by rendering devotional service unto Krishna. That's it. Then only we can free ourselves from the three modes of material nature. There is simply no other way. Simply by surrendering unto Krishna with devotion. Yes, bro.
Yeah. See, yesterday there was a Amavasa, Adi Amavasa. It's a very, very auspicious day. We used to do Tarpana and other things. So in the evening time, after Gayatri Japa, I chanted this Hare Rama Hare Krishna. There was a different feeling. When I went for sleep, I felt very, very happy during the sleep. And today is for South Indian, it is Adi Friday is one of the important. That too, the second Friday is very, very important. So when you do prasadam to Bhagavan and you take, always it gives you a happiness.
Yes, bro.
Even the preparations also, it get exhausted. Normally it stays back. Once it becomes prasadam, it doesn't stays back. I think it get consumed. Therefore, the Krishna gets happiness through us.
Yes.
So, wonderful class, Guruji. I think we are moving towards our goal.
Yes.
And I think I will coordinate with Palnipan Prabhuji to
Yes,
get that notices and all. I think
Yes, I think we need to, yes,
Yeah.
it's very important thing we should not be stopping that. Earlier we used to have our regular meeting, but I'm not able to start it immediately, but I think we need to do it, Prabhu. So we should not be, because Palyapan Prabhu, Chandrakanta Mataji and Ravichandran Prabhu, they were coming regularly to the temple, and Sumati Mataji also sometimes, and Sachireka Mataji. So you joined, correct? Because of that effort. So now, like you, there are many devotees are there. So we need to identify them. So definitely,
No, Guruji,
I think
I'm in South Bangalore. So
yes.
in the neighborhood, there are yoga classes are there. Yoga and so many activities are happening. So what I'm thinking is, so it is in Vijaya Bank colony where the Ayyappa temple is there. And a lot of, in BTM, it is very famous area where a lot of religious places are there. I think if we can circulate, I think we can get a good.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. That's what we need to do, Prabhu. We need to do and identify all. Our goal is very straightforward. We know it. We have to identify the devotees and give them the knowledge. That's it. We are not going to do anything less or more. So that way, I think we should continue doing that. Yes, Prabhu. So maybe you can coordinate with Palyapan Prabhu and already has some flyers.
Sure. Yeah.
So
we can able to give whatever the presentation is required for us to do.
Yes, and Ravichandran Prabhu, you may not be knowing, or you must have seen that day. So you can contact him also, all three of you. And if Chandrakanta Mataji also is available, then you can go. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Sashireka, she's in the group.
Shashireka Mataji is in the group, but she's right now she's in UK. But she will come back. She went there for about a month or so.
Okay. I was not knowing. I thought she is in Bangalore only. Yeah.
No, she's in Bangalore only, but she went to be with her daughter for a month for her convocation.
No problem. Yeah.
Palyapan
Prabhuji is telling something.
What Mani Prabhuji says is good. Vijaya Bank colony, we have not gone at all there. Ayyappa temple, we can try that. One day we can go there and then distribute and see that. That is possible.
Yes.
Vijaya Bank.
Next week plan it, Prabhuji. Next week, Saturday, Sunday, a lot of crowds are there, and a very literate and educated crowd. 100%. 50-60% of that population, they already knows. There are some Kerala, the nativity. So Bhagavatam and other things, they are already, they are aware of it. So when they know that something good, special things are happening, so definitely Krishna will bring them.
Okay, we will Vijaya Bank colony, we will plan.
Vijaya Bank colony and BTM Balaji temple also, a lot of people are there. And it is a cosmopolitan population here. You will find a different blend.
Okay, we will try.
Palyapan Prabhu, do you have enough flyers still with you, Prabhu?
Yeah, around 1,000 is there.
Okay, that's good. You can go there. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yeah, we will do this. Yeah. Guruji, we will take care of this. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, we will focus, Prabhu. That's what our goal. Our goal is to identify all the devotees, Prabhu, because this is a very important service to Krishna, service to them, service to ourselves. So we have to simply focus on only this service only. So if we succeed in this, I think then we are definitely going to go to Goloka, no doubt.
Thank you, Guruji.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
The group number is there. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Yeah, you finished, Guruji. Yeah.
No. I was just saying that anyhow you have Palyapan Prabhu's number, but you are in the group, correct? There you can send messages.
Yeah. I'm in the local group. We are there.
Yes.
We greet each other, and we will also make our own agenda how to go forward.
Exactly. Yes, Prabhu. Okay. Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Rama.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Kadiravan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Today's class is very special class, wonderful class, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna's gave us a very wonderful opportunity, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna to the all.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dhanavad Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Arvind Verma Prabhu, you just now joined. If you are able to unmute, you can introduce about yourself, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Arvind Verma Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare
Arvind
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we just finished our Bhagavad Gita lecture and just also about to finish the question answer session. But it's nice you joined, Prabhu. Are you already in our WhatsApp group, Prabhu?
Yes.
Okay, so that means you will get the YouTube link, Prabhu. So you can watch. So from which city? Where are you from, Prabhu?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Very nice, Prabhu. So yeah, so you can follow through the YouTube link, and every day I will send a message when I start the Bhagavad Gita class. At that time you can join.
At what time this starts?
I'm supposed to start at 8 a.m., but it's slightly getting late, around 8:15, like that.
Rather, I should come at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yes, Prabhu. You look for the message in the WhatsApp group. You said you are already in the WhatsApp group, correct, Prabhu?
Yes.
So in that I will send a message as soon as I join. So then at that time you immediately join, Prabhu. So definitely if you join around 8:15 to 8:30, it will be there. But yeah, 8 o'clock I am supposed to start, but it's getting late. But yes, Prabhu. So 8:15.
That will do, sir. I shall wait. Or
what, Prabhu? Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. So very nice, Prabhu. Yeah, if you join, then you can understand the entire Bhagavad Gita, Prabhu. Are you able to follow our YouTube lectures also, Prabhu?
Yes, I am following, but it's not rather. I haven't been rather regular.
Yes.
I'm just.
If you are able to join regularly, then it will be live class, and then you can ask any questions. Everything you can. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Do you have any question today? Anything else you want to say, Prabhu?
No. Just I want to join.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Sorry, Guruji, I was in another call. I couldn't talking, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Excellent. And as we discussed the food pattern also yesterday in a Tamil class, as well as the same thing you reiterated this, Guruji. Excellent.
Yeah, same thing I mentioned today also. Yes, Prabhu.
In life, it has to be viewed in these three patterns, Guruji, and all happens through the Maya. The Maya, we are in the clutches of Maya, and many questions raised in you with that. Mani Prabhu,
Yes.
I was also in that impression, Guruji. Need to do rituals, and I stayed 2 years in Nama Mandavam, Guruji, in Srirangam itself to do rituals. One of the beauty this Bhagavad Gita as it is, Hare Krishna, ISKCON groups, and yourself, Radhanath Swamigal, the love and compassion is for most, Guruji. As long as we extend in any form, the Pitrus will be very happy. So we don't have to really follow those stringent rituals, Guruji, because we are doing it every day. Every day we are offering. That itself is it's a hit on the nail, Guruji, because every morning I am offering to Lord Krishna. That means every day is Adi Amavasya for me. So I don't have to.
Krishna will give it away. Krishna will take care of
everything, Guruji. Then, despite of that, I planned, Guruji, yesterday to visit Perumal temple, because my father's best friend, who's a preacher as well there. And in between, I thought of having a stopover in a Gurdwara, where also we go. Then I offered some milk and all. I happened to stay over there, Guruji, until the end. I couldn't go. So again, there was no regret or lamenting, Guruji, because God is everywhere. They were also saying Hare Krishna in that Kirtan singing also, Guruji. So Lord is there. Everyone is looking for a supreme Lord, one Lord. And in Hare Krishna consciousness, it is easily available, Guruji. It is immediate, instant. They call instant coffee, instant thing, instant. So if someone wants to attain an instant happiness, it's in our hand, Guruji. Just chant the Maha Mantra. That's it. That's what Mani Prabhu also mentioned. It's instant, Guruji, immediate. That moment, in Hindi they call Najrat. So that happens, Guruji. It's immediate. Immediately it happens. If someone wants to see a result, nowhere, Guruji. Wherever you invest, you have to wait for the result. But in this Krishna consciousness, results are immediate and immense, Guruji. The pleasure is, you can only feel. There is no way to express, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all, and very much indebted to you, Guruji, for offering this service. And I'm also feeling guilty, Guruji. I couldn't cascade this to many people like how you are doing. And you are shining as an example as a guru, despite of all troubles, all challenges at your work front, office front, as well as in a home front and all. But you're continuing that, Guruji, as if nothing is happening. That kind of, I'm praying to Lord Krishna, by the grace of him, I should also attain that stage, Guruji. And your Guruji, your Guruji Radhanath Swamiji, I'm seeing him. I heard about Buddha, all this thing. The face, the way he speaks, I don't know, Guruji, how he got that composure. And amazing, Guruji, from Chicago, where a person was hailed in such a place, westernized society. Amazing, Guruji. He did mention 6 months trucking from London to India. So amazing, Guruji. The way the composure he brings in, the great, Guruji. It's really great, Guruji. I think hopefully we should all have a meeting, Guruji, with your blessings.
Yes, we should focus more on Sri Rangam, Prabhu. We have now good number of devotees in Sri Rangam, so we have to form a group there and make it more active. That's what we need to plan.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Guruji.
Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
A wonderful session. Really, it is a very quite enjoyable. I am on the way to college. So really, Ram Prabhu has rightly mentioned every day is Ekadasi, and so that Amavasya and all things every day offering, that is a kind of dedication due to sincere effort to enjoy the Goloka and the Prasadam offering. Krishna, it's a great, that is kind of ambrosia one can enjoy. The release, the divine sanctity can be possible through only Gita, and very, very enlightening class, Guruji. I am on the way to college. Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna. Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.